Hello and welcome to Who Cares If No One Laughs, the show that proves that when people say everyone's special, sometimes they're referring to cognitive abilities. I'm Rick.
Oh,
I'm special according to my mom and the public.
yes.
Uh, Kristen's here. Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
Have you ever been told you're special?
Yeah, same deal. Just my mom. Only up until like 7, and then like 8, you're like, fuck, kid. We're taking that title away from you.
Like, you're not special anymore. Learn how to tie your shoelaces.
Right. Get to it. Yeah,
Uh,
gosh.
well, let's last time we didn't talk for long enough. I feel like there are more things that
Ugh,
are said in today's world that annoy me and others, I'm sure. So I'd like to discuss that a little bit more with you, Kristen.
yes. Yeah.
Um, you know, so for example, there are phrases that we talked about last time that annoy people, like boo, but
Yeah.
there are, and those are sort of made up, but there are words that don't need to be made up. And people are just saying them incorrectly. That annoys me. Like when someone says "irregardless," and I don't know what that means because regardless means, you know, it's sort of a disregarding what just happened. Here's
Yeah.
what's going to happen. And so if you say irregardless,
Here.
that's like a triple negative, and it blows my brain when someone says irregardless. I'm like, so you
Like
are
what?
regarding what just happened, and then unregarding it, and then re-regarding it, and then
Yes.
I just curl up into a ball and start crying. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. Like what part of your body starts twitching first? Because
it's usually my left eyelid, and then
right,
way to
right.
my eyebrow.
And then you're just like, God, I got to get out of this conversation. You know what bothers me? Someone like there's a pause in your conversation, and there are pauses in natural conversation, and sometimes there's just not a next thing, and someone like, oh well, this is awkward. And you're like, you know what? It wasn't awkward until you said that sentence. Like we don't need to point that is the only part of the awkward. This is the only part of the whole awkward conversation is that well, this is awkward.
Is
No.
you narrating things. That's awkward.
Exactly. What are we like in a movie? Like, who are you? The narrator? What is this? Yeah, that we could do away with that.
Yeah. That's like the same as when people say, "Oh, that's so funny." I'm like, then just laugh.
God, just laugh.
I I, I will conclude that it was funny if you just go ahead and laugh.
Because yeah, laughing is another form of communication we can interpret from smiley and facial. We don't have to verbalize everything. God. Man. Um, you know what? But okay, so I've got oh, it pisses me off when people start a sentence with as a blank. I think, right? So they go, as a mom, I think, anything that comes after that's just gonna piss me off. Like as a teacher, I think, I don't care. Could you just say like I think as a doctor, right? But then the opposite side pisses me off too. Like they're like, I'm not a doctor, but I'm not a mom, but it like God, both sides piss me off. And I'm like, I don't know what I want said, and then just talk to me. Just talk to me. Yeah.
You should be a little more discriminating with that phrase, because if someone says, "As a doctor, I think you should get that checked out," you should probably.
then I respond with, I'm not a doctor, but I think that looks pretty normal.
And they go with, irregardless
A
of
little
what
crooked.
they say, irregardless of what you think, you should get that checked out.
Well, this is awkward. God. Oh man. I have gosh. Anyone that ever says nothing personal is always something personal. Then anything coming after that is completely a dig at your personality or something. Yeah, so there's nothing comes.
Yeah, that goes along with when people say, no offense, but.
Oh yeah. You're like, oh, okay, thanks for the pre-warning, because I'm not gonna take anything that you say next to heart, but you're saying it out loud to my face, you idiot. But right, because you said that in the beginning, we're all good. We're all good. Gosh, that's the last straw. Has anyone ever been pissed off about someone taking the last straw? You're like, how the fuck am I gonna drink this drink without a straw? You, so
Want me to pick it up like a caveman and hold it up to my face? What is going on?
What are we living in? What is not working? How do I do this? I'm just gonna drink my water from a cup like a. Why do we have to announce it? Jeez.
I'm sure that phrase has a real origin, but your version is much funnier.
Yeah, I might be like thinking it's plastic straws and it might be like a hay straw, right? And they're like, damn, it's the last bit of hay straw. Like, we're not gonna have anything to sell to like make it through the winter. And I'm like thinking about plastic straws to drink soda, right?
What are the sheep gonna eat all winter? We got 3 straws left.
That is the last straw we just fed to one sheep, right? But nothing personal.
Another English phrase that upsets me is when people say, I could care less. Like, I think you mean I couldn't care less, because if you could care less, you would.
Right.
Are you saying you care? Because that's sort of sweet.
You do care. Aww. Oh gosh. I mean, they're so funny. There's some things from the past we just keep saying it over and over, and like we never question it. But gosh, it's so. And then that's why all these new phrases are coming in, and they have to like come up with this new language that we don't understand. I have
some bad news for you, Kristen.
Yes.
Webster's dictionary actually started including irregardless, and the definition is people are mispronouncing regardless. I'm not kidding you. They added it to the dictionary.
It's like, see, idiot.
All right. That's enough. We gotta go. That's been 10 minutes, Kristen. That's just a fraction of the time you could have spent on the phone waiting to talk to a representative of Comcast regarding why your TV hasn't been working for 3 days.
Complete waste. Oh gosh.
All right.
Okay. We'll see you next week. All right. Bye.